Imagine waking up to your social media hacked, your crypto wallet drained, and your entire digital life completely gone. All of this without you clicking a single link. This has actually happened to 2 of my friends as a result of the Booking.com data breach. You see, this is not uncommon. Right now, as we speak, on the dark web, information of millions of people is being shared, and hackers exploit this by setting up automations that will notify them when information related to their target becomes available. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your own automations that will track the clear web, the dark web, and Telegram for breached and leaked data, such as usernames, passwords, phone numbers, and so much more. So by the end of this video, you'll be able to use this for defense to catch information related to yourself before it falls in the wrong hands. And you'll also be able to use it for offense in engagements and when pen testing. As a result, you'll be able to magically gain access to the target account without even exploiting anything. The framework that we're going to use to do this is called AIL-Project. And as you can see, according to the requirement page, you need a minimum of 32 gigabytes of memory or RAM. Also, for it to be effective, you need to be running it constantly, 24/7, so that it can catch leaks and breaches as soon as they happen. That's why it makes so much more sense to run it on the cloud, and this way it's not going to use your system resources, assuming you actually have 32 gigs of memory to run this tool. Now you can follow the instructions that we're going to show you in this video to install it locally or on any other cloud provider that you want, but we're going to go with Hostinger, the sponsors of this video, because their prices are reasonable, they are deterministic, and they're giving you, our followers, an extra 10% discount. So all you have to do is simply go to hostinger.com/zSecurity. We're going to scroll down, and as you can see, we have all of the machines that we can get. We're going to go for the KVM8 because it has the right amount of memory that we need for this tool. So I'm going to click choose plan, and you'll get the most savings with the 24 months or the 12 months plan. And you can also get an extra 10% discount if you click on have coupon and type in our own coupon code zSecurity, click apply, and as you can see, you'll get a further 10% discount on the total price. Scrolling down, you can choose the server location. You can leave it at the default because that would be the one with the best latency. And scrolling down, you can select the operating system that you want to run on this machine. I'm going to go to application and select Docker, and this will automatically install Ubuntu 24.04 with Docker pre-installed. Docker is a package manager that will allow us to easily install other packages that we'll need for the AIL framework. I'm going to click confirm, and then we're going to scroll up and click continue. You're going to have to register or log in if you already have an account, and then complete the purchase. Once done, it's going to ask you to create a root password. Root is the user with the highest privileges, so make sure you set up a strong password in here. You can also enable the malware scanner if you want in here, it's free, and click finish setup to finish the setup. This will create a server for you on the cloud with Ubuntu and Docker pre-installed, ready for us to turn it into the ultimate dark web monitor. Now I'm gonna hand it to Saad, our OSINT expert, to show you how to install and configure the AIL framework to monitor the dark web, Telegram, and set up email notifications. This usually takes about 40 steps, but we created a script for you that will automatically do all of this in a single command.
So all you have to do is just to go to the link in the description and then click on the script and then copy the URL and then come back, click on manage VPS. And from here, I'm going to click on the terminal so that we can access the machine immediately without adding a password or anything. And from here, we are going to type wget to install the script. And then we are going to paste the command, hit enter. And after this, we want to make this file executable. So to do this, I'm going to type chmod +x AIL installer. And to execute this file, we need to add a dot and then a slash and then the file name and then hit enter.
And while waiting, this would be a great time for you to smash that like button and share the video on your social media and with friends. Guys, this really helps us grow and motivates us to make more videos like this for you. And if you're interested in ethical hacking, OSINT, or cybersecurity, then make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified every time we upload videos like this.
Now, in order for us to get notified per email, we need to configure our SMTP configuration file. For this, we need to add our email address. And then it's going to ask for the sender's password. And right here, you shouldn't add your email's password. What you need to add is an app password that you can create within your Gmail settings. So in order for you to create an app password, you want to go to myaccount.google.com/security, and then you need to activate the two-step verifications. After this, you want to make sure that you have two options enabled. Once you do this, you want to click on turn on two-step verification and then skip. And now two-step verification is enabled. We want to come back and then we want to search for app password. And I'm going to click on app passwords. And then I'm going to create an app and I can call it whatever I want. In this case, I'm going to call it AIL and then click on create. And then I'm going to copy this password, come back to the terminal and add it in here. You won't be able to see everything, but don't worry, you can just hit enter and continue. After this, you want to add the SMTP server that you are using. If you are using Google, then you can type smtp.gmail.com and then hit enter. And then you can add the port. In this case, we can keep it 587. So I'm going to hit enter. And now it's continuing installing the tool.
And now the script finished installing multiple tools that need to work together to allow us to monitor the dark web, Telegram, and get automatic email notifications. But these tools don't know how to speak to each other. So as you can see, the script is actually giving us the steps that we need to follow in order to configure them so that they can communicate with each other and allow us to achieve this.
So first of all, I'm going to copy this link and then open new tab, paste the link and hit enter. And right here, it's asking for the email and password, which we can copy from the terminal. And then I'm going to click on sign in. And as you can see, this is how the dashboard looks like. As you can see right here, we haven't captured anything, but don't worry because I'm going to show you step by steps on how we can capture and monitor the dark web and Telegram channels.
Now, the best thing about this, since it's on the cloud, you can actually use it from anywhere in the world and using any device that has a web browser, using a phone, a tablet, a computer, it doesn't really matter.
Now, the second step is that we need to connect this framework to the dark web so it can monitor it. So to do this, copy the localhost URL that the script generated for you in the terminal, and then go to crawlers, and then settings, and then click on edit. And then I'm going to paste the URL, and then I'm going to click on edit localhost. To confirm that this framework can monitor the dark web, I'm going to click on rerun test right here, and boom, our server is now connected to the dark web and is able to access and monitor it.
Now we need to tell this framework the information that we are looking for. And this is another aspect where this framework really shines because it has so many rules that we can use in order to specify the usernames, the passwords, the emails, the phone numbers, or the information that we are looking for.
To do this, we are going to click on hunting and then create a new tracker. And right here, I'm going to add the email address where I want to get notified. And then I'm going to scroll down. And right here, I'm going to select the tracker type, which is going to be Yara rule. And I have created this custom Yara rule to find all the email addresses that end with zsecurity.org. So here we have the first regex expression, which will allow us to capture any emails that end with @zsecurity.org. And right here we have another regex expression that will allow us to find all the obfuscated emails that include the AT instead of the @ symbol. And lastly, we have another regex expression that will allow us to capture not only emails, but also all the passwords. Now, in your case, if you want to monitor your organization, all you have to do is just to change the domain name to your organization name or the company name, and then .com, .org, or .net. And after this, we can create a tracker. Now, there is a GitHub repository that is full of Yara rules. You can choose the one that you want and then copy the rule and then add it to your tracker. Or you can ask ChatGPT or Gemini to create your custom Yara rule for you.
Now we need to specify the websites that we want to monitor or track. We're going to show you how to monitor a dark web website that is typically used to share leaked information, but you can follow the same instructions to monitor any other onion or dark web website or even clear web websites. So spend some time in here and add as many websites as you want. The more you add, the more data that you could potentially get.
So all I have to do in this case is just to copy the URL, come back to my dashboard, and then click on crawlers. And then I want to go to manual crawler. And from here, I need to add the onion address that I have copied. And then I'm going to select what type of crawler I want to use, whether I want to use an onion crawler or a web crawler. In this case, since we are monitoring the dark web, we are going to select onion. And then I can also set up a scheduler. So this will allow me to scan the website or crawl the website hourly, daily, weekly, or even monthly. And if I want to, I can monitor it every single minute. So in my case, I'm just gonna say 5 minutes. So this is going to crawl the website every 5 minutes. And then I want to activate screenshot. So this way I can get a screenshot of every single match I got. And then I can select the depth of the crawling that I want, and in my case I always like to select 1. So this way we are not only extracting all the emails and passwords from the main page, we are also extracting all of this information from all the links on the page. And then I can click on send to spider to start crawling the website. So if I go to the dashboard, we can see that right now we are crawling this website. And if we clicked on scheduler, we can see all the scheduled tasks that we are running. So right now we can see that we are monitoring this website and we are going to monitor it every 5 minutes.
So now the server will constantly monitor the websites that you specified 24/7 and will email you if it finds information that matches the rules that you specified, even if this information becomes available in the future.
And as you can see, now we have got a match and our dashboard got updated. So we were able to extract cryptocurrencies, domain name, emails. Not only that, but we have also got email notification, all the information that we were able to find. So let's click on the first one. And right here, we can see a match of zSecurity email address. And we can see some passwords. We can also see that this email address and this password got extracted. Here as well, we have the email zaid@zsecurity.org and its password, and here as well. So we can see how powerful this tool is. We can come back to our dashboard and click on the information. So we can say mails and then show mail. And this will show us all the email addresses. So we can see admin@zsecurity.org, info, and zaid@zsecurity.org. Now, if we click on zaid@zsecurity.org, this will show us a relationship graph that will be very, very helpful in our investigation. Now, if we hover over this, we can see the email. We can also hover over this email address and see that this is admin@zsecurity.org. And we can also see screenshots that got extracted from this website. If we clicked on it, we can see how the information looked like on the website. As you can see, so zSecurity password dump. And here are the information that were found in this paste.
And this is not all, guys. Since we've already configured the email notifications and the tracking rules, you can go ahead and add many other channels such as Discord, Telegram, and so much more. So we're going to show you how to track Telegram as well, because this is another channel or medium that is commonly used by hackers to share leaked and breached data.
First of all, we need to come back to our terminal. Right here, we can see the command that we can use to configure our Telegram configuration file. All I have to do is just to copy it and then paste it in my terminal like this. And right here, we need to add the API key of our server. To get the API key, all we have to do is just to open a new terminal. And then I'm going to type cat AIL Framework and then default password. Hit enter. And from here we can get the full API key. So I'm going to copy it and then come back to my first terminal. And then I'm going to add it in here. After this, we need to get the API ID and hash of our Telegram account. And to do this, we need to create them in the first place. So you want to go to the link that you'll find in the description, and then you want to add your phone number, click on next, and then you want to add the confirmation code that you are going to receive on your Telegram account. After you sign in, you want to click on API Development Tools, and right here we need to add an app title, and in my case, I'm just going to say AIL-Project, and then I'm going to say AIL for a short name, and then I can select others, and then add a certain description. So I'm going to say AIL-Project. After you create an app ID and a hash ID, you want to copy the API ID and then add it to your configuration file. And then you want to copy and paste the API hash and paste it in here. And then I'm going to save the configuration file by holding Ctrl X, enter to save. After this, you want to run an executable Python script. So you want to go to cd AIL feeder Telegram and then bin, hit enter. And right here you have a script called feeder.py. And we want to run this script in a virtual environment. So we want to type source /vn bin activate, hit enter. And right now I can say Python 3 and then feeder.py. It's going to ask me to add my phone number. And then it's going to send me a code to my Telegram account. And right now I have created a new session. Now, in order for me to monitor Telegram channels, all I have to do is just use the same command and then add the word monitor. Hit enter. And now we are monitoring my Telegram account.
And now this server is monitoring the dark web website we specified, Telegram, and we can go ahead and add so many other channels and so many other websites, and we can also add so many other rules. So as you can see, this tool is so powerful because you can use it to track multiple websites across multiple channels, and you can also be tracking multiple accounts and multiple identities. Therefore, like I said, it can be used for defense in order to track information related to yourself or your organization and catch it before it becomes available to the bad people, to hackers. And you can also use it in engagements and pen tests. And as a result, you'll be able to magically gain access to the target account without even exploiting anything.
So here we can see that this channel has pasted a data dump and all of this got monitored in here. So we can see the message and we can see it in the channel as well. And if we go to our dashboard, we can see that we have crawled a new information. So if I go to objects and then chat explorer and then Telegram, here I'm going to see the channels that I am monitoring. And if I click on it, it's going to show me all the messages that have been sent, as you can see here. So here we have email addresses and passwords and domain names. Now we don't need to set up a new rule because the rule that we have recently created will automatically work with the existing rules. And since I have set up a tracker, we can see that I have received an email, and if I clicked on it, we can see that we were able to extract email addresses and we can see all the passwords in here.
And that's it, guys. I hope you found this video useful. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified when I upload videos like this. And let me know if there are any other hacking tools that you would like me to cover in future videos.